Don't you hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.
This one was 6,500 pregnant Indian women registered to fly home to UAE from UAE. Even though I found it funny, it's like so many pregnant women. It looks like everyone's getting pregnant. But this actually has an underlying statement. What it shows is now people don't want to stay in UAE anymore. They just don't want to stay, especially family people, because they realize if I stay with my family, it's expensive for schooling, it's expensive for my wife, it's expensive for me to manage a family. I might as well stay as a bachelor, bed space, and then I can send money back home. So that is why they are sending so many women and family and children back home. This in turn is going to affect schools. This in turn is going to affect hospitals. This in turn is going to affect supermarkets. This in turn is going to affect retail outlets because nobody's going to buy stuff from there. So you're going to see many more people lose jobs. So I've told you this before. You better make sure that your profile is up to date or you're going to get fucked. And if you do not have a fucking visa, the employer knows you need him more than he needs you. Okay, so please, when you have a job, that is when you need to search for another job. Take on a new project and you'll be safe. Okay, Air Arabia, this one I got. Air Arabia cuts 57 jobs. That's much more than that. I spoke to a couple of Air Arabia cabin crew members. It's much more than that. They're just putting 57 for damage control. Okay. Telegraph has reported that good news for both residents and tourists in Dubai. Alcohol delivery at home is being made legal for those boozers and drinkers. Hey, happy. But I'll tell you why this is happening is because Emirates Airlines, Sheikh Saeed, he's the owner of African and Eastern. He's the owner of MMI. Okay, MMI? Yeah, Mercantile, whatever. So he has a lot of vested interests where booze selling in Dubai is concerned. It's a big fucking business. You remember, for those of you who've been in UAE for many, many years would know, there was a guy in Ajman, an Indian guy, who used to give booze in Ajman, okay? There used to be a fucking line, man. You didn't need any license, nothing. My parents used to go there to get the booze. One fine day, this guy just vanished. Nobody fucking knew where the fuck he went. He just vanished. He was the most powerful guy there. He was, I don't know, Indian or Keralite or whatever. Very fucking powerful. They just took over him and finished. He vanished. You know, there are a lot of urban legends. I can't remember the exact stories right now. But it seems that, you know, when you get too powerful, this is what happens in UAE. When you become too powerful, your business is doing really well. Some guy is going to be there to say, you know, fuck you. You expat, you're making so much money. Why the fuck? You know, our citizens should make money. And they tell you to fuck off. So in terms of Dubai allowing booze to flow freely in your house is because they need the money from MMI. They need the money from, African Eastern. This money will be pumped into Emirates Airlines because, you know, Sheikh Saeed is the boss for both. Okay. Next one is Nikhil cuts salaries in pandemic. I spoke to a couple of Nikhil guys. It's not a good scene, but you know, they claim that the guys at the top are having massive salary cuts. Well, let me tell you that it's not what they publish. It's a lower level guys who are going to have a bad time. But the big guy, that is Sanjay Manchanda, as per this report, long-serving chief executive, he made his money, he took his money, and now he can happily retire. Next one, UAE at risk on landing on watch list over money laundering. So UAE has been exposed left, right, and center because of UAE exchange. Okay, and I feel there is a little bit of underplay with Qatar because, you know, UAE and Saudi try to hurt Qatar. Qatar doesn't forget. Arabs have this tendency that you fuck my happiness, I'm not going to forget it. I'll get back to you. So Qatar, I feel, is making sure that UAE, wherever they can, corner UAE. At the same time, UAE is also doing its part to make sure that you're my enemy. See, the problem with this is before, when they were united together as all the Gulf states, they were working as one. And they knew each other's dirty secrets and they didn't share it with anyone. Now, there is this rift between them. So Qatar is saying, I'll expose you to US, and UAE is doing the same, I'll expose you to the US. Who's the winner? US. Qatar is giving US money. Thank you very much. UAE is also trying to do kiss ass and pay money. Thank you very much. So both are trying to, in the end, everyone loses. That's what happened.